Is our faith based on things other than a loving personal relationship with Jesus? If so, we are subject to any ill wind that rises against us to make us fall. Top of the morning to you. When we read about King Joash in the books of 2nd Kings and 2nd Chronicles, with the eyes of love and a firm determination to get to know God better, we learn quite a few lessons that help us today. We learn how God can set things up in a person to be successful by establishing them, say, as a king at an early age, 7 years old, then put them under the care and guidance of a godly family and, in fact, a priest. Yet over time, when this godly influence is removed for whatever reason, this person allows ungodly influence in to advise them. It leads to a long and painful slide down an evil path to their death. As a young king, Joash was raised by the priest Jehoiada. 2 Kings 12:2 lets us know that as long as Jehoiada was alive, the king did right in the sight of the Lord. In other words, he was what is known as a pastor's kid or a PK, who was obedient but only out of duty. He seemingly did all the right things, even made a commitment to repair the temple by restoring the Moses tax to help fund the effort. He was successful in raising the money, but not necessarily managing the money, as 2 Kings 12:15 says, that he did not require an accounting from the men whose hand they delivered the money to be paid, for they trusted them. Jehoiada probably influenced this effort to attract those who were worshiping idols in the land. The priest died at an old age, at about 130 years old. After his death, 2 Chronicles 24:17 says, the princes of Judah came and flattered Joash to get him to restore idol worship in the land. And it worked. God's wrath was then stirred up, and he sent prophets to warn the king, one of them being Zechariah. Joash had him killed in the temple. God then stirred up Syria to invade Jerusalem. The king tried to bribe them with wholly expensive items from the temple. It didn't work. Syria invaded with a small force and overcame the larger army in Jerusalem. The king was left very sick, and his own servants killed him in his bed. The word of encouragement: when establishing a relationship with the Lord, it has to be based on more than duty or religion. Otherwise, when we are tempted, we fall easily because our foundation is shaky. This is especially true when our spiritual mentor either dies or maybe they fall. That's why daily time spent in the secret place, falling in love with our Savior for ourselves, is so important. Then, when the wind blows and the rain hits, we will be left standing on the rock that is higher than us, Jesus. Have a great day.